Hey guys, Dro Laguna here. This is my Copa America 2016 semifinal review. This is my first half, first take on what happened, and we miss our subs badly, man. Like, we miss Jones, we miss Wood, we miss Bedoya, because those guys, man, you can see the holes that their absence left in the game. I was really disappointed with the replacements that Klinsmann chose. Wondolowski and Beckerman in particular. Beckerman is not built to play against world-class players. You're playing against CONCACAF, you're going to play against Honduras, Guatemala, teams like that. He can hold his own. But when you're playing against world-class players like the players of Argentina, Beckerman gets exposed, man. He gets exposed badly. It's like Messi basically. You ever seen like the bullfighter with the flag with the against the bull? Well, that's what's happening with Messi versus Beckerman. At some point in the game, you start to watch and you can see Beckerman kind of tail off and is kind of hoping that Bradley picks him up, but Bradley's not doing a good job as well. Me personally, I would have went with Darlington Nagbe. I would have went with Nagbe and Pulisic, because that's another thing too. Is the fact that eventually, at some point in the game, Argentina actually switches their formation from a 4-3-3. They go to a 2-1-5-3. Basically, the two center backs go wide. Mascherano drops back right in front of the two center backs, and the two outside backs are pushed up high up the field, basically making it a five-man midfield and a three-man attack, because those guys aren't threatened. Those guys aren't threatened by Wondolowski. He's, again, my opinion, MLS player, not a world-class player. He can't hold his own. There's no fear. There's no threat of him beating in one of those guys. And that's when, in my opinion, instead of Wondolowski, I would have went with Pulisic. Maybe Pulisic I would have told Pulisic, hey, man, stay right there on the shoulder of Otamendi and try to make some runs. Even if he doesn't score a goal, or at least he's a threat. There's no threat. Argentina is basically right now playing carelessly. And my wife's texting me. I don't know. Asking me if I want Chick-fil-A. Let me reply. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Back to the review. Like I said, and every time the USA is picking up the ball, Argentina is right on top of them with that South American pressing style attack. I noticed that Chile plays the same way as well. Oh my God, what does my wife want? Anybody out there who's married completely and totally can understand what I'm going through. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Back to the review again. Hopefully she doesn't text me again. But like I said, as soon as the USA picking up the ball, Argentina's right on top of them, so they can't pass the ball. You notice that Bradley makes a bad pass. It happened, I believe, forgive me if I look back at my notes, because I want to give you guys as much information as possible. I forgot what minute it was, but Beckerman has the ball. Beckerman passes it to Bradley. Instead of Bradley passing it back, the pass should have been to Cameron, who could have then passed the ball up to Dempsey. Instead, Bradley passes back to Beckerman. And that guy can't make a forward pass to save his life. It's side to side, back to back. The guy looks nervous. He looks out of place. He looks scared. And you can tell that he does not belong on the pitch. Just absolutely doesn't. And he made both of his mistakes, to me, in my opinion, led to the two Argentina goals in the first half. You have the set piece. Now, Fabian Johnson, if Fabian Johnson is stepping out to attack the ball, why is Kyle Beckerman going in the opposite direction towards goal? Now, if he just steps out and shows, that maybe doesn't allow Messi to make the little chip over pass to Lavezzi. I don't blame Guzan. Guzan was stuck in a bad position because Kyle Beckerman left the defense and the goalie in a bad position. Not stepping, not showing, allow Messi just a beautiful little chip pass over to Lavezzi. And the fact that he got beat by Messi caused Wondolowski to foul Messi, which led to the free kick. Don't blame Guzan. Messi, world class. You can't stop that free kick, man. one of the best free kick takers in the world. I don't have an issue with Guzan at all. It's Kyle Beckerman. Kyle Beckerman, and the fact that Wondolowski cannot offer any type of opposing attack is hurting the team right now. We're not threatening the center backs. We're not threatening the back line. That's why the outside backs are pushed up and creating a 5-man midfield. And the fact that Beckerman is terrified, man. It's almost like watching somebody who's punch drunk. Like, I don't know if you guys watch boxing, but you're watching boxing, you're kind of watching that guy getting his head caved in, and you're kind of thinking to yourself, like, hey, man, somebody throwing a towel. That's how I really feel about Beckerman right now. Like, hey, somebody throwing the towel. Please, someone throwing the towel. Again, because he doesn't know what to do. Like I said, the guy can't offer you a forward pass. So on Argentina press, all they're doing is playing right back into Argentina hands. That's why, in my opinion, I pray. You're down 2-0 now. You basically have nothing to lose. I hope that they make a substitution. I hope they put Darlington Nagbe in the game and allow Nagbe to play more forward and have Michael Bradley drop back and be the holding midfielder. And in my opinion, let's pull off Wando, throw the kid Pulisic out there. What else do you have to lose? At least he offers speed. At least he offers some type of threat. But like again, those Bedoya, Wood. Oh, sorry guys. Bedoya, Wood, and why am I drawing a blank right now? Why am I drawing a blank? Johnson Jones, the whole thing is throwing me off. Those guys have made a hell of a difference in this game. I think that especially Jones, man. That guy's the absolute boss of the midfield. He would have gave Messi, Banega, he would have gave those guys some type of threat. Because right now, those guys are just kind of sitting back. There's literally like a 2-minute period where Messi just stands on top of the ball with one foot and just waits because nobody's pressing. They're not pressing together. You have one man press, maybe 2 people press, and everyone else is kind of standing around jog. Like I said, Beckerman's scared out of his wits. And I'll be honest with you, I'm going to call out Clint. I'm going to call out Dempsey. He's just kind of standing there in the midfield. But in his while I'm calling him out, I'm going to defend him as well. You got Mascherano sitting right in front of him, man. Mascherano's not letting anything come through there. So when Bradley picks his head up, his only option is to go outside. And Zusi, Zardes, man, those guys are holding their own. Zardes even put in the cross, and that Wondolowski attempt on that cross was probably the worst attempt at a header I've ever seen in my life. Wondolowski, Beckerman are completely out of their element. Completely out of the element. They cannot hang with the best of the best, man. Cannot. Absolutely cannot. CONCACAF qualifying, you're going to go play Guatemala, you're going to play Nicaragua, you're going to play Trinidad and Tobago, you're going to play in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Then you call up Beckerman, then you call up Wondolowski. Those are the type of games you call those guys up for. But not this. Major tournament, or going against some of the world's best, those guys cannot, they're out of the element. Cannot hang. The game is too fast for them. Absolutely too fast for them. And like I said, man, please, as soon as I post this, hopefully a USA coach will see this and he will get in Klinsmann's ear and ask him, please put in Nagbe and Pulisic. You have nothing to lose at this point. I'm going to come back with my second half review. I just wanted to give you an instant take because I didn't want to stumble over my words. I didn't want to forget any valuable points I want to make. Again, it's Dro the Gooner. Check me out for my second half review. Bye, guys.